Hello?
Hello.
Hi?
Ooh.
Oh, you look so
Hi.
big next to me. Look at the big Rob. Don't touch him or it breaks the illusion. Oh, I can go. Can I go there?
You can,
Well,
yeah.
now, what
Oh,
the?
that way, that way.
Ah,
Oh,
ah,
hello everyone.
ah,
Hi.
ah. You need to put a green screen over your cushions. That's so nearly perfect. This cushion's
I know.
knackering. Look. Oh, that's
Or, or,
amazing.
or you could
Oh,
invest in green screen as well.
that's no, it's not going to happen. I like it more that you're in my house. Sorry, we're doing a show. It's like I'm just having a chat with you on Skype. Hello,
Hi
hello, the
everyone.
internet.
Hello.
It's the first time I've seen it because Rob didn't show me that.
Mhm.
Slick says Boldy. It is slick. Good Lord, this is weird. It's really weird. Uh, Hello, Lard. Hello, Misky. Hello, Mr. Oinkinson. I love your nickname. Hey, Salty Boy, Healing Muse, 20-something weird one. Rambletash. Giant Rob is normal Rob. Yeah. Mm.
Hang on. Am I fat? Is that what you're saying? Thanks very
No, but
much.
you could have done a smaller crop of my screen so I was the same size as you. You've
I
made me.
tried. Every time I lined it up, the camera moves slightly.
So is this? This is live my door.
Yeah.
Okay.
That.
Gotcha. So that's live Snoopy as it happens.
Yeah.
Up there.
If I move-
Snoopy's not normally in shot on my stuff. That's live Snoopy. That's an
Oh.
exclusive for Wi-Fi
I'm
Wars.
breaking that.
Oh no. Hi everyone. Welcome to another debug. I mean, I've got like, all joking aside, apart from a green sheet over your sofa, that's pretty solid, isn't it?
It'll do.
It's really good. It's really, really good. I mean, that's horrible with your massive hand, but yeah, it's very good. Oh, as an aside, has anybody seen Frog Skeleton? I've not seen her turn up for ages. Just let me know that Froggy is okay. I've not seen her around for a while. I hope she's well. Pass on my love to Froggy. Rob is quiet, according to Ems.
Oh,
You would,
let me try that. Better?
if she's fine, says Ems. Good. Yeah. Does
How's
Rob
that?
sound better now?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Let's find out.
Hello. Do-do-do-do-do.
Oh, good. They also run Discord. She's okay. As long as she's okay, that's all that matters. Glad to hear it.
Better? Can you hear me? Nobody's
I-
answering. Maybe.
Nobody's telling it. Maybe
Okay, I'm
Steve's
going to
just
turn you
freaked
down
out.
a bit, Steve.
Yeah. I mean, I've got a much better mic, so it might be. I might be a fuller
that?
sound. Although I'm going to do most of the talking, aren't I? So it's not the end of the world.
How's that now? Have you just tried talking, everyone? Try talking, Steve?
This is me talking. I'm talking now. Rob is going to talk now.
Okay. Hello.
How's that?
How's
If that's better, say light bulb. Or perfect. Yeah, perfect work.
That'll do. That'll do.
Great, fine, lovely, good. All right. Well, look. That's the excitement.
Yes.
Oh, if you do well, I can pat you on the back. Well done, Rob. That's a great bit lower. Where's your back? Good show. Oh no, I've got to go over the sofa. Good show.
Yeah. Should we go to the other screen?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the internet. If you haven't been here before, please go to stream.wifiwars.co.uk. Oh no, you've just moved me. That's cruel. Go to stream.wifiwars.co.uk. I was pointing in the right place. On your phone and log into the show, and you can play video games and quizzes with all the other lovely people watching. Watch this on your computer or your telly, like I'm watching it on my telly now. We're in two different locations, Rob.
Yeah.
I've got to say, I'm enjoying green screen. It feels cozier.
Feels weird.
It is not. I find it distractingly wonderful. Although while you're just sat you're sort of kneeling on the floor in front of my door.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Get a bigger sofa, Steve.
You've seen this room. There's no room for anything else in it. It's tiny. This is another debug session. The first proper one, Rob, I believe, is going to be. Oh no, I'm not allowed to say it until tomorrow, am I? I'll tell you next week when the first proper one's going to be again. I'm an idiot. Keep your eyes on the news tomorrow. Right. So this is just us trying things out. Rob's done a load of coding to allow us to effectively have multiple cores running the show simultaneously, which will allow us to scale this to more and more people, assuming it's successful when we plug it after Go 8-bit. It might be unnecessary. It might be even less because it's 11 o'clock on a Monday night. I mean, it could be a complete fucking washout, but we'll find out, won't we? What you see tonight won't be different in terms of the games, but it's different in terms of the code underneath it that Rob's been tinkering with.
Yeah.
And next week, Rob, I believe we're hoping it will be the ultimate super mega code. You just didn't manage to quite get everything you needed undone.
Yeah, it's not quite there. It's mostly there.
Look at me when I'm talking to you.
Which way? That way?
To your right.
Yeah.
Good.
It's distracted. Yeah. I'm just looking at a plastic bag, which is quite a good facsimile, to be fair.
Yeah, thank you, mate. Bants. Let's play some games. The first game we always play at Wi-Fi Wars is a game called... Oh, no, actually, before we do... Are we going straight into captains today?
Let's do the captains, yeah.
Fine, let's find out who our captains are. I don't think we use them for anything today, do we? But so that we can pick team names. Activate the machine, please, Rob. These are the blue team people. You'll know if you're blue team or red team because your name on your phone will be in blue or red, or it will say the blue team or red team underneath you. But you'll be allocated a colour. Today's blue team captain is... Fell at the first. Well done to you, fell at the first. Sarah Jane, as I know her, fell at the first. Hello, welcome to you. You are the blue team captain, and you've picked a team name. The team name for the blue team for one show only is... the Tree Huggers. Is that in any way related to the Minecraft shenanigans that everybody's been up to this week, or is that just a tree hugging thing? I don't know, but thank you for that. Fell at the first. You are the Tree Huggers blue team. Can I activate the machine again, please, Rob, and have a red team captain? Thank you. I'll tell you what, this feels easier to do without too many trip-ups. Not because it was Chris Slight's fault, but it's slightly less confusing without a third person. This feels exactly like when I do it with you in your house now.
There we go.
It's Peas Go Pop. Congratulations to you, Peas Go Pop. You are the red team captain. But what is your team's name? Let's find out for one show only versus the Tree Huggers. The red team are known as the Jan Shooters. I assume that's a January thing, is it? Or, I mean, if somebody called Jan has just been shot in the news and I don't know about it, you've really wet the bed there, Rob.
No, I'm assuming it's January.
I mean, that's a bold choice. Apologies if it turns out someone called Jan has been shot or shot people. Yeah. This is entirely Rob's doing, not mine.
Can somebody check the news?
Jesus. So it's the Tree Huggers versus the Jan Shooters. I mean,
it must be January, surely. Steve, no swearing. No swearing, Steve.
Apologies. Sorry. Thank you, Salty Boy. You're quite right. Let's talk about the first game. The first game we're going to play tonight is a game called Pong, and it looks like this. So in a moment, we're going to beam that game to all of your devices. You're also going to get an up arrow and a down arrow. All you have to do is the ball moves towards your team's paddle. Press once in the direction you think it needs to go. If the majority of your team guess correctly, it will move into place and hit the ball. If your team are rubbish, it won't. That is how it works. But before we can play the game, we need to find out how many points are at stake. And the way we do that at Wi-Fi Wars is we always ask you all a yes/no question. Or a binary question. So if you have a question with two possible answers you would like to ask everybody here, Daddy or Chips, says Patriarchy. Why not? For old time's sakes. The first one is Daddy or Chips. Of course, if you are on YouTube or Twitch, there's more of a delay, so you might want to preempt offering me questions so that we can pick from yours as well. But the first question is Daddy or Chips. You have 10 seconds. Place your votes. Daddy or Chips. Another thing to remind you, of course, is depending on where you're watching this, there will be a certain amount of delay between what you're watching on the show and what you're seeing on your phone. So always keep an eye on your phone. I'll tell you more about that in a second, but let's find out how the vote was first. 84% prefer Chips to Daddy. Fair enough. There are 84 points at stake. Always Chips, always, says 20-something. Fair enough. Well, I'm not going to ask. Let's do a gaming, Rob.
1, 2, 3. Here we go.
Boom. So I'll just explain once again for anybody who's maybe it's their first time. If you're watching on Mixer, there's only about a half-second delay between me in my house and Rob in his doing this and it appearing on your computer, so it's virtually instantaneous. So if you're in the chat there, you can talk to us pretty much in real time. YouTube has about a 2 to 3 second delay, so it's not bad at all. Very, very, very reasonable lag. Twitch is more like 8 to 15, although it's recently got a bit better, so you're probably near at 8 seconds, I would imagine. Facebook Live seems to have come down to about 10 or 11, but it has been as much as 30 to a minute, depending on your connections. So basically, if you want the most seamless experience, watch this on Mixer. Congratulations to the Tree Huggers who have scored the first point in Pong. But it's first to 5 points win, Rob. First to 5 points wins. And often on the online one, it's very one-sided, Pong. I don't know why. At the live shows, not so much. It's often a close one. But on the internet, it seems to skew one way or the other. So I'm already expecting a Tree Huggers 5-1 victory or similar. But maybe I'll be proven wrong. Maybe the Jan Shooters.
Not so far.
Worst back. 2-0. No change. 2-0. Let's do a gaming, says Tracy B, and quite right too. Fake David Gray says to the hidden cop in the chat, I do not have cocaine. What? Not getting involved in that, Fake David Gray. Don't do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs. Actually, the balance again on the various platforms is fairly solid. Mixer 28, YouTube 20, Twitch 11. I think, well done, Jan Shooters. You're back in the game. 2-1 now.
Me a second.
Rob's got a tickly cough, so he's going to do a massive cough. Are you, Rob? Rob's got his head near my bottom now. That's fun. Rob is sniffing my bottom through my chair. 2-1 to the Tree Huggers.
Just ducking behind your sofa.
Yep. Picking some bits up you dropped behind there earlier. I mean, it's a chair, not a sofa, but you've gone quiet.
So...
Oh,
there we go.
You've got to change that code. 2-all, Tree Huggers and the Jan Shooters. Or was that they got it wrong?
They got it wrong.
Fair enough. We did have a thing a little while ago where, in terms of the bat moving occasionally, a ball, it didn't get there quick enough and a ball snuck in underneath. But Rob has now fixed that. Have you, Rob?
Yes.
Wonderful. So it is entirely their fault then. If you are watching this, by the way, and you're wondering what's going on, all the people watching this are playing video games on their phones that we beam to them against each other. If you want to join in, you go to stream.wifywars.co.uk on your phone, watch this on your telly or your computer, and play along with us. 3-2 now. Here we go. We do actually have a game on our hands. Jan Shooters now in the lead. Maybe it was because I said it, but it's unusually close for an online one. This will count towards your individual and team scores, of course, and it is 84 points, I believe. Very high first round. Ems just says as long as Simon doesn't win. Fair enough. Comeback, says Simon in response. So I'm assuming Simon is on the Reds. Pooh, says Metal Quacker. Quite right. Pooh indeed. Come on, Tree Huggers, let's make it a close one. No. All right, it's 4-2 now to the Jan Shooters. They were 2-0 behind. Now they're 4-2 ahead. Tree Huggers absolutely bottling it. Rambletash clearly on the red team because she's saying we can do this. Although maybe she's not. Maybe she's not. Maybe she's saying the Blues can put it back because she's saying in the chat it's because the squad gang are always on blue team. I mean, you say that and then they're behind. Simon isn't Espraz. He's not logged in because he sat next to me. I see 5-3, and that is a victory for the Jan Shooters. Dedicating that win to the memory of Jan, who either shot or was shooting this evening. Unbelievable, Rob. 84 points, but of course Wi-Fi Wars isn't just a team sport, it's an individual sport as well. And while we were playing that, we were watching you. We gave you all a score out of 100, and here it is. The weird one, Smurf Apreno, and at attack line, all exceptional skills. Only 3 managing a perfect 100 though. Baldy, Fake David Gray, Barry B Benson, Twinkle Toes, Plebeian Rob, that's how you say it. Plebeian, did I tell you, Rob? Plebeian Rob, I saw him chatting somewhere, I can't remember. But when I didn't say that's how we say it, he didn't realise how much he liked it. He missed it. Congratulations to you guys. We're going to play some more games. In fact, we're going to play another game straight away. Very different one, this, though. That was Pong, very old game. This is Flappy Bird, a very new game. It looks like this. So in a moment, hold your phone's landscape, go widescreen for this one. We're going to beam Flappy Bird into all of your devices. Very simple game.
It's everybody's favourite game.
Flap, everybody's favourite game, universally loved by all, young and old. Tap to flap. Time your flaps to pass between the pairs of pipes, and for every pair of pipes you pass between, you will score 1 point for your team. Whichever team collectively scores the most points will win the round. That is the game. But how many points are at stake? We need a binary question. Metal Quacker in Twitch says robbed, ? So were the Tree Huggers robbed in that first round? That's the question. Were the Blues robbed? Place your votes. We've never really made much of your name being Rob and the idea of being robbed in the show. We've not had much fun with that wordplay. It's been there all this time, Rob, and we've never really done anything with it.
Yeah, I know.
Interesting. Were the blue team robbed, or were they rubbish? If you think they were robbed, pick yes. If you think they were rubbish, pick no. Smurf says, Steve, Froggy says she's fine but has a lot on. She'll be back soon. Well, that's lovely to hear. Give Froggy all of my love. I miss her very much. She's one of the first people to look after me on the internet. 53% say they were robbed. So the team plus one person feeling sorry for them on the other team, which is fine. There are 53 points at stake. We're now going to beam the game to you all, hopefully incredibly quickly.
Yep.
Thanks to Rob's new sexy code.
Here we go.
Let's see how this goes. And a reminder to the 11 of you, 12 of you watching who aren't playing, go to stream.wifiwars.co.uk on your phone and you can log into the show and play along with all of us. 51, 52, we're looking for 56 maybe, but it's usually a few less because they might not be active at this particular moment in time. I think we'll go with that. It's a deck of cards. It's a game, isn't it? Literally.
Give it a moment.
I don't think you appreciate.
We had 54 votes, so.
Don't think you're appreciating my wordplay on that, but that's fine, Rob. You just ignore me, and I'll just keep doing what I do.
Okay. In
your own time, Rob.
Here we go then. Let's do a game.
Oh, we did that together. That was nice. Well, that wouldn't have sounded together for them. Don't choke. I really want these numbers to go up. There we go, and we're off. Good. So less reassuring when I'm remote from it. I don't know why. Even though I could never do anything about the computers, but when I'm not in the same building as it, I just feel more anxious. And I can tell you that, thankfully, because they were rubbish at Pong, Tree Huggers are in the lead in this second round, which is better narratively for the show. It's always nice if it's a close show overall. And at the moment, Tree Huggers look like they've got this. 30 seconds left. Tree Huggers have 150. Jan Shoot is 130. But a 30-point lead at this point with 25 seconds left. So Tree Huggers are doing very well. But it wouldn't take much to catch that. That's not a huge lead. And all you've got to do, sounds stupid, but you've got to not die. Because when you die, you've got a few seconds where you can't score any points. If you keep going, you can keep scoring. So just, if 5 of the Reds could just stay focused for the final 10 seconds, you could close that gap. It really doesn't take much at all. But it's not looking like you're going to. It's maybe a 40-point gap now. It's not widened much during the last 30 seconds. But that is 366 to 320, a victory for the Tree Huggers. 1-1. But of course, it isn't a 1-1 sort of score. No. Here we have points. Here are your points. And unfortunately, because that vote was a close one, it's not enough to take the Tree Huggers ahead. 84 plays 53. But how did you get on individually? Maybe you did well. There we go. So the highest score was Ems with 26, Iron Nut 26, Bukirky 24, Eustace and Arwen 24, 23. Not too shabby. What is that in points when we convert it out of 100? There we go. Ems and Iron Nut, who are a couple, for anybody who's not a regular here. Exceptional gamers both. Nothing between them, apart from the rivalry within Wi-Fi Wars. And that puts Eustace at the top, Tackline in second, Plebeian Rob, that's how you say it, in third, Iron Nut fourth, ASAP fifth. Ems, despite a very strong round in that last one, not showing. And now, Rob, I mean, we all love Flappy Bird, but if there's something that unites us all even more, it's the universally celebrated Steve McNeil's video game quiz rounds. And if you were here last week and you didn't see this coming, you're an idiot, because last time it was week 1's questions. This week, it's week 2's questions from the original run last autumn. All you had to do was go back and watch the old video on YouTube. That's all you had to do. You could know all of these. And this first round is a releases round. But how many points are at stake in this round? Simon is crying now. Good. That's how I like him. How many points are at stake? We need a binary question. The quiz is the best bit, says Rambletash. Quite right. Trees or Jan, says Bearded Outlaw. Fair enough. Trees or Jan. Which would you shoot? What?
Hang on.
What?
Nothing.
Use your words. You got a problem?
No, I was just typing it in, working it.
Oh, all right. Trees or Jan, place your votes. If you prefer trees, pick trees. If you prefer Jan, either the month, which we're hoping it is, or the woman who shot a load of people this afternoon, pick Jan. Unbelievable you didn't check that. 55% say trees. There are 55 points at stake. Now, of course, that's what's available for the team that gets the most answers right. But individually, you can all score 25 points for yourself for every correct answer. It's that simple. There's never any tricks in the quiz round. It's always exactly as you think it is. Very straightforward. If you know the answers, you win a prize. The first question in this releases round is: what year was the first Grand Theft Auto released? Was it released in 1995, 1996, 1997, or 1998? Those are your 4 choices. Easy peasy. Prize might be pushing it, Patriarchy. You're right. You'll get glory. Glory is a prize. The correct answer, of course, was 1997. That's an easy one, so you all got that right. Let's just confirm that. 100 points for each team. Here we go. Good. Yeah. Oh, dear. All right. Well, you voted for the trees, and trees are in the lead. 50 plays 40 points. But we've got 4 more questions, Rob, for the teams. Question 2 in this releases round is: What year was Pong released? Was Pong released in 1971, 1972, 1973, or 1974? Got to say, Rob, after last week, just getting the rhythm of this feels like it's flowing very smoothly in terms of the timings on this.
Yeah, not too bad.
It feels like it's ticking along the same as it does when we're together, and I like it. The correct answer, of course, was 1972. What was that voice? But how many of you knew that? Let's find out. Was it more or less? It's more than GTA. You're obviously all old. 65 plays 56. That's still a better round for Tree Huggers. That's a 19-point lead now. The Tree Huggers 115 plays 96. Jan Shooters, Rays. Your game Donkey Biscuits was released in 1972, apparently. Nice. What year was Tetris released? Is the third question, though. What year was Tetris released? It's a releases round. It's a release question. 83, 84, 85, 86. What year was Tetris released? The original Tetris, not the Game Boy one. The original Tetris. When did we first play Tetris? It was in sip of water. 1984.
Sorry.
It's fine. I wasn't suggesting you should do anything about it. I was just having a little sip. Let's find out how the team's got on. I am Tetris, says the weird one. I don't know what that means, but I'm very happy for you. You be the best. Oh, and this, Rob. If I can look directly into your eyes, this is why the quiz is so amazing, because it's close now. Let's see what that does to the scores overall. Oh my goodness. 159, 156. Mr. Oinkinson says it was too fast. The lag. Mr. Oinkinson, look at your phone now. At some point, the question will come to you. You will have 10 seconds to read and answer the question on your phone. So don't worry too much about looking at the show during this bit. Look at your phone and you will get the full amount of time. And the next question I'm going to ask you, Mr. Oinkinson, you've probably already got it on your phone. Look at your phone, Mr. Oinkinson. What year was the Game Gear released in Australia? Place your votes. Was it 1990, 1991, 1992, 1993? We all remember it was global buzz when the Game Gear was first released in Australia, the most important release of the Game Gear. Let's find out. 1992 is the correct answer. One thing that's just occurred to me there, Rob, if you've got a lot of lag where you're watching, try refreshing your browser. You might have just dropped behind a little bit and then you might catch up and get a fresh feed. YouTube should only be 2 to 3 seconds. What year was the Game Gear released in Australia? 1992. We all knew that. Surely it's going to be a big one. Yes, it is. Oh, Tree Huggers have done better again, so they're pulling their gap a little bit wider. 2-0-3-1-9-7, but only 6 points, Rob. 6 points.
Still anyone's game.
Still anyone's game in this final releases round question, which is what year was the PlayStation 2 released in Japan? The PlayStation 2, what year was it released in Japan? 1998, 1999, 2000, 2001. Bearing in mind, if you were a regular of the show last season, you've already been given all these answers. So shame on you. The correct answer, of course, was 2000. I believe it was 2000 everywhere, Rob. Yep. PlayStation 2. I think it was global release.
Yep.
A little bit of a cheeky question, that one, but how many of you knew that it was released in Japan in 2000? Well, let's find out. What's a Game Gear, says 20-something. You're cute. Oh, look at this, 50-61. Is that enough? What does that do to the scores overall? Yeah, look at that. And 11 points on the final one, a 5-point lead. That is an exceptional final round victory for the Jan Shooters. That's quiz. That's quiz.
Well played, everyone. Well played.
Well done. Here are your delicious points. Jan Shooters, it was close, Arwen. That's why the quiz is amazing. That's why the quiz is amazing, guys. But how did you get on individually? Did anybody get all 5 right? A few did. Emily Moon, who I don't know is a regular on the thing necessarily. I don't know if you've gone with a different nickname, but welcome, Emily Moon. Well done. You know your games is. Fake David Gray, Patriarchy, Plebeian Rob, that's how you say it, and the weird one, all regulars with good memories. ASAP fell out the first, Haymin Lard and Smurf all managing 4 out of 5. What does that do to the scores overall, Rob? That's what all I care about. Look at this, Plebeian Rob, that is how you say it. At the top there, 1 point shy of 300, weird one in second. ASAP Eustace and fell at the first, making up the top 5. The captain there fell at the first. Well done to you. Rob, I'd like to play another video game through the internet with all my new friends. And that game that I would like to play is a game called Enigma. Let me explain how this one is going to work. During this game, at various points, we will show you a number on your phone screen. We'll show you a number on your phone screen. When it disappears, you will have 10 seconds to type it into the keypad that appears. If you get it right, we'll go through to the next round. If you get it wrong, We will put your selfie, which Rob has definitely checked.
I'm just checking them now.
Good. We will put your selfie on the screen to laugh at you for being rubbish at the game. That is how it works. So, of course, the most important thing to know about this game in the online iteration is watch your phone to find out what the number is. Don't watch the stream, because by the time I've told you it might have long gone on your phone. Watch your phone, find out the number. I need a binary question so we can do the vote. Will Half-Life 3 ever be released, says Mr. Oinkinson. Will Half-Life 3 ever be released? Will it ever be finished, let alone released? But will Half-Life 3 ever be released? Place your votes once Rob is ready. It won't. It definitely won't. Or if it does, it feels like it's going to go the route of Duke Nukem Forever at this point. But have you got faith that Half-Life 3 will be released? You shouldn't have.
It definitely won't.
No one's ever given you any reason to think that's a thing that will happen. But will Half-Life 3 ever be released? Let's check in with the vote. No, will it? Will it? Heck. Stop myself swearing, Rob. Well done, me. 85% saying no. There are 85 points at stake. This is a massive, massive thing. And the important thing to know about Enigma is that it's last person standing. So whichever one person is best at this game will win those 85 points for their team and no doubt be carried out of the show virtually on the shoulders of all of their teammates. For the people who are watching who aren't playing along, if you go to stream.wifiwars.co.uk on your phone, you can log into the show and compete against all these other people. We've got 57 people playing, but we've got 74 watching. So if you'd like to join in, you're welcome to. It's free. You don't have to install anything. Just get to that website and you can join in. It would be lovely if you did.
Yeah.
Rob, are you happy?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do a gaming. Good luck, everybody. 100% of each team remain. Of course, that's how games work. No one's played anything yet, so no one's dead. The first number, I'll say it out loud, 6914. So you might get a little reminder while you're typing it in there due to your lag. But let's see how you all got on. You'd think a 4-digit number in 10 seconds. Well, that's a PIN number in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Surely everybody did it correctly.
Who can't remember a PIN number?
Everyone can remember a PIN number. Easy peasy. Oh, Salty Boy can't.
Yeah.
Who unfortunately was being cheeky to Benson in the chat before. Mr. Oinkinson also failed to do it. That's another YouTuber. Suffering with Steve and Sam. A lovely wordplay on me and Sam Pamphilon's podcast. Beautiful. 3 gone. You guys suck. Is there delete? There's a C for clear, Mr. Oinkinson, but you didn't use it. You got it wrong. I'm sorry. It's only a game, isn't it? Yeah. It's only a game. And it's a game with a 5-digit number now, Rob, and I'd love to see it.
There you go.
I won't say it out loud this time. I'm not going to help. I didn't know, said Mr. Oinkinson. I mean, you must have used a calculator, Mr. Oinkinson. It's C is clear. Yeah, we all. The next vote question, Rob, is: did you know that C on a calculator means clear? Yeah. And we'll just gauge if that's as universal as I'm certain it is. Sorry, Mr. Robinson. I'm not trying to pick on you. You're a very nice pig. Time is up. Who could do 5 digits?
I'm just pouring myself a drink because otherwise I'm going to cough all over.
This is ridiculous.
Sorry.
You should have done this before we started, Rob. Goodness.
I did. I've already got through the drink though.
Barry B. Benson's gone. The YouTubers are dreadful at typing numbers, aren't they? Goodness gracious me, guys. What's happening over in YouTube? Arwen's gone for the Blues. Vinny Pixel for the Reds. Another YouTuber. It's chaos. Lloyd has gone for the Blues. I missed it. I'm on laptop. You really shouldn't be playing this on laptop, Lloyd. It will not. Loads of this stuff will not work properly on laptop. It's not built for laptop at all. 92% of the Jan shooters still there. 80% of the tree huggers. ASAP 1984 in YouTube pointing out they are still in. ASAP very much representing YouTube at this point. Oinkinson says, yeah, but I couldn't see it. That's not true, Oinkinson, because if you couldn't see it and if you didn't type anything, we wouldn't put your picture on the wall. We'd assume you didn't give us anything. So you did something and you did it wrong, or your picture wouldn't have turned up on the stream. I think that's right, isn't it, Rob?
Yeah, it does. If you don't type anything, it assumes you're not there.
Yeah, good.
Here we go.
Good luck, everybody.
Next one.
Yes, please, Rob. And of course, this number you have to type in backwards, which it did say on their screens, Rob, I believe.
Yep.
Cool. I like the look on your face just before you said it. Went, yeah, no, it did. I didn't see Sia. That doesn't work well sideways. This should be played portrait. That's fair enough. That might be my fault for not telling you that, Thomas Armstrong. Apologies that I didn't. Fell at the first has gone. The captain has gone, I'm afraid. Lovely frog, though. Okay, Gertie. All the cuddly toys back to back. Crochet Ninja. I crochet so I don't kill people on the mug. Beautiful. The Boy Rich John. Hello to you, the Boy Rich John. Good to have you. Sir Big Yin. Picture of me on their telly screen. Zagan's gone. Oh, Zagan. Twinkle Toes in YouTube. Still also in India Dino on the Reds. Child Mole. That is quite the nickname, Child Mole. Well done to you. Commiserations that you've gone. Next round, please. How many have we got left? 67% of the tree huggers, 3/4 of the Jan shooters still there. Richie Baby Ian fell at the first, definitely gone out from the chat. Let's have the next number, please, Rob. That was too hard backwards. We'll do another 5-digit number forwards, but you do now have an invisible keypad. So is it top to bottom, bottom to top, left to right, right to left? I don't know because I never get to play it, but hopefully you were paying attention. YouTubers, just good luck. God be with you, YouTubers. If a YouTuber won it, I'd be delighted now, Rob. Let's see who's gone. Twinkle Toes for the Blues. Commiserations to you. Smurf Apreno also out for the Blues. Blues are having a stinker, aren't they? ASAP for the Reds. ASAP has gone too slow. Oh no. Poonab. Bye Poonab. Never mind. RoboQuoc. Beautiful picture of a cat in a bow tie. Lingerate. Also gone for the Blues. And Ramble Tash. Tash has gone for the Blues. Bad luck, Tash. Mishkin. Is that one of your cats with a bow tie?
It is, yeah.
Is it? You've put new cat pictures in?
No, it's been there ages.
I don't remember there being a bow tie cat picture. All right. It's been a while. It's been a while, Rob.
It's been a while.
How are we doing? We've got about half of each team. That's not too shabby. We'll have another 5-digit number forwards, please, Rob. And we'll put the numbers back on the keypad, but we will shuffle them. So the 6 is where the 2 was, the 9's where the 4 was, and it's different on every single phone. So even if you sat with a friend, you can't help each other. You're on your own now. You've got to find those buttons. Patriarchy devastated on Tash's behalf. Ramble Tash in tears. How did we get on? We'll have lost a few more on that one. The shuffle keypad's a stinker. Cow Home's gone for the Blues. Any more for any more? No, just the one.
Wow.
All right, let's start smashing through these, Rob. 6 digits forwards. And then for those of you who've got out, let's all have a chat in the chat.
Yeah.
Ask Rob anything.
How's everyone doing?
How's everyone
so
doing?
far?
How far are we into it? Is it a couple of weeks? I don't know what the date is.
Yeah, it's the 11th.
All right. Time is up. Let's see who's gone out on that one. I have Trijax88. Bye me. Oh, just me. All right. Very, very good. Ramble Tash says, I'm good. Not this time you weren't, Ramble Tash. Still about half. We go for a 6-digit number backwards, Rob, I believe.
Yep. There we go.
Oh,
quite easy.
006860 006860. That's it forwards, but you got to do it backwards. 006860 006860. Generally harder if I say it forwards or backwards, but actually that's almost the same backwards.
Indeed, what it is, yeah.
So wasting my time there. Surely everybody got that one. No, Misky Riot. It fried their brains. Bad luck, Misky. Only Misky. It's worse when it's one.
Yeah, let's smash through this now.
Smash through these. At this point, me and Rob are deciding whether we generally want to play this game online because we feel like there's a lot of ways that it can be maybe take longer than it does in the live environment, Rob. Let's just see how this goes. Sarah Jane hates this game. Fair enough. Any gone? Honeypenny, commiserations to you. Healing Muse as well. Here they go. And Baldy. And Tracy B. They're all going. Dropping like flies. Emily Moon. Tackline. That's what got them, Rob. Look at this. Bearded Outlaw's gone.
Wow.
Good God. Lost a lot. How many left now? Just over a third of each team. Tree Huggers do now have the advantage for the first time, though. First time the Tree Huggers have the advantage. It's a very long game, says ASAP. It is. It's also very different. In a live environment, it's a lot more exciting when we're sort of cheering on our teams and seeing how it's going. And there's lots of gasps and noise in the room. And we get the last few people that stand up. You don't get the same sense of it online. So it's one that me and Rob are umming and ahhing over for the online thing. Bukirky has gone now. Lard Teamaker also for the Blues. One of each team gone. No real change. Huggers, 34%. Chan Shooters. In fact, if you've gone out, how tedious is this watching? Just sort of let us know in the chat. If this is tedious, right? Tedious in the chat. 5 seconds left for those of you who are left. Am I still in? Says Selena. I don't know, Selena. Got no idea. I mean, if you're still getting keypads, yes. Time is up.
Wow.
Donkey Business is tedious. Lloyd says tedious. There's a number. That's a tricky one backwards. 420-8889 backwards. 420-8889 backwards. Ramble Tash says it's fine. Time to breathe. Gertie. It could be tedious depending on how well people do. 20-something says so tedious I went to the loo. Healing You says very. Yeah, I think I mean, although at times, let's see who's gone out first. Geo Lowy. Commiserations. That's another blue gone. One for Donkey Biscuits there for the Reds. Nicky Chops for the Blues. They're going now. Here they would be less tedious if Chris Light was playing guitar. You could say that about anything though, Richie Baby. Next round, quarter of each team remain. Is Wi-Fi Wars live kid friendly? It usually is ASAP 1984. Yeah, on the tour we it's completely clean, and we don't get up to any mischief. If we're doing a midnight show, don't bring a kid to that one because obviously everybody will be drunk and they'll be swearing. But no, the show generally live is completely family friendly. Time is up. Davros has gone for the Reds.
Wow.
And just Davros. At what point do we just turn this game off because I'm sick of it? I think if it gets to a 9-digit number, Rob, I'm just pulling the plug and no one gets any points. because I want to get out of bed. 10 seconds left. I wasn't even paying attention then. Except is when Sam is there and does a swear at the kids. Yes, that's right, Ramatage.
Yes.
Sam Pample on...
and pretends he hasn't.
Have you watched the video back, Rob?
I haven't yet. No, that's a good point. I'll need to check that.
I need to watch it back and see what he did. Next round.
Wow.
It's an 8-digit number. That's a stinker. That's a hard one to type. I think that's going to mug a lot of people, that number. Hey, Sheld, how do you do? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How long is this, Salty Boy? It's as long as it takes for everybody to go out, mate. It's as long as it takes. Crafty Rebel says mildly tedious, but mine didn't work.
Here they go.
Ems is gone. Well done to you. Metal's gone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Eustace. These are a lot of our strong players as well, going 19% and 30%.
Oh, here we go.
That's a stinker.
Yeah.
That is a stinker. That backwards is horrible.
Yeah.
I think I lost it, says Metal Quacker. Did Twitch change their chat embedding again? Because you're not the most recent lineup.
I haven't fixed it basically.
Right, okay. Fine. Time is up. Surely we lost a load on that one. Yeah, fake David Gray's gone. These are the regulars going now, the ones who've played it a lot. Braz has gone. Commiserations.
Oh my word.
5% the Reds, 19% the Blues still in.
We're just gonna.
How is Sam coping with the drag queen crush? I tell you, Sam showed me some that's a reference to the podcast me and Sam do, and he mentioned a drag queen that he'd got a crush on who's on Celebrity Big Brother, and he showed me some pictures, and that is a very attractive man. That's a very sexy man. Oh, you're all still in. Good God. If it gets to 9 digits, I'm pulling the plug and none of you get any points. And I don't even care if you hate me. Because we've got other stuff we want to test. This has definitely answered my question that we're not doing this. Imagine if it does go well and we've got several hundred people playing this online, Rob. We're not playing this. We're not playing this game.
I need a way of bumping up the difficulty artificially, as it were.
You know what we could do is make it less seconds.
Yeah.
Make it 5 seconds.
Let's see if we can get them with 9.
All right. Well, I'm curious to see how far it'll go, to be honest. So by all means, keep pushing it. But for anybody watching who is now getting annoyed with this, genuinely, this is a debug night for us. We're doing this as much for our development as we are for your amusement. So apologies that this is taking so long, but this is why we're doing this. We're doing this to see how tedious this can get. And if anyone types that, I mean, that's like a digit a second nearly now, and that's backwards, and that's a tricky number. Surely people aren't doing that. 10 with a mixed keypad, says Lard. 10 with a mixed keypad, yeah. Do backwards and shuffle. Yeah, that's a good shout. Backwards and shuffle and kill everyone.
I wonder if this is working.
No, it's definitely working. Impressive though, isn't it, Rambletash? You guys see, Arwin says you guys still in that awesome with numbers. It is sort of like that thing where when it gets this far, if you went out early, you are watching it going. Actually, that's pretty impressive because this is really hard. Metal Quacker says super tedious. Vinny Pixel, I went through the real thing for a few months ago and we were stuck at 2%, both teams for like 10 minutes. It's exciting in the room though, isn't it, Vinny? It's exciting in the room. It's different online because you don't get the same sense of shared stuff. I bet you're all banned from Vegas, says Gertie. Courtney Act is the drag queen's name. She's amazing, super hot. Yeah, ridiculous. I would definitely leave my wife for that drag queen, Rob. And I don't think she'd even be annoyed with me because she's beautiful.
Oh, here they go.
Plebeian Rob has gone.
So the tree huggers are one. Let's see how far they can go. There's obviously only 2 left.
Is that a 10-digit number?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
10-digit number, only some blues left. Weird one ran out of time. Fair enough. I mean, this is the thing. It does get to a point where the numbers are so long that you can't do it. Weird one, you did brilliant. You did. If you got that far, it's incredible. Anybody who goes out now has done amazingly well.
What?
Good God. There's no way they can copy and paste it off of the...
No, there isn't. No.
That backwards is surely backwards is going to mug him. I mean, tree huggers, you've already got the points. Although I do want to see how far you can go now. I'm sort of impressed. I think this is we got to 11 digits at the RI once, didn't we? We've only ever got to 11 digits once.
Yeah. And I don't think we had backwards and shuffled then.
No, we didn't.
Sorry,
no,
that was invisible and shuffled.
It was just forwards and backwards. It was just forwards and backwards. So this is now, and can you reduce the time it's on the screen? Yes, Richie baby, we can reduce the time it's on the screen. We could reduce the time they've got to do it. So there are things we can push. Gertie, I want to see how far it goes. This is it. It's come back round now, isn't it? All going. What?
This is shuffled.
That's
now.
Shuffled. That's a 10-digit shuffled. That's hard. I'm a mate. I thought the Christmas one at the RI took ages. This is impossible, says Nicky Chops, and yet it isn't. Heyman says the what? Beep. Yeah, we still need a swear filter mixer.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Patriarchy's gone. Look, round of applause for Patriarchy.
They're both out. Wow.
Mrs. Espraz has gone as well.
It was the best.
Incredible. The best overall, which means Mrs. Espraz typed correctly fastest throughout all of that. That is a victory for Mrs. Espraz.
Well played. Oh,
Lots
I think it's already done it. I think it already added it.
It has, and look at
I'll
that.
do it again.
Yeah, take it off and put it on because that's lucky that it's so close. That was absolutely incredible. Well done
played, everyone.
to both of you for getting that far. If there were hundreds of people it'd take too long to smash through the selfies as well, I don't think that's a sustainable one for the online thing.
No.
Maybe
unless I can make a skip through it quicker thing.
You know the third show that we're going to be doing, the new show that we're going to be doing though.
Yeah. Yes.
This might be a good fit to migrate over to there because that's a sort of slower pace thing.
Yeah.
We can't tell you what that is yet, but there's a new show me and Rob are working on that we're going to debut in May, and this game might be a good fit in there. Anyway, Plebeian Rob is now in the lead. The Weird One second, Eustace third, Patriarchy doing really well off the back of that fourth, Fake David Gray fifth. Well done. Vinny Pixel, if it's buffering, try refreshing your browser or go to Mixer or Twitch instead and watch on there. All the links are on stream.wifawars.co.uk. No, sorry, wifawars.co.uk/streams is where all the links are for the different options for watching this. Good God, that took ages. Yeah. We've only played one game since the last quiz. Do we need to do the
Let's do the next one, but we'll drop the one after the next quiz.
Yeah, okay. Can we do the quiz now and then do that game?
Yep, sure.
Fine. So we're going to do another quiz round, and then we're going to do then we'll do that game, Rob.
Yeah.
Because we all love quizzes, and we're all excited about taking part. This one is a names round. Names. I got the burps. Lol, I was shaking too when I got to the end in Bradford. Yeah, it's exciting. So we need a yes/no question, a binary question. New quiz, says Richie Baby. Brie or Bovril is the question, Rob. Brie or Bovril. It's not a new quiz. It's the round 2 quiz from week 2. We all went back and watched it this week as research and homework and prep. So we all know all the answers already, but just for the sake of it, we're going to go through it. The wife says thanks, says Esbraz. Esbraz, so it's your account on Mixer, but you've got your wife to play. Is that right? Or are you sharing the fact? Are you working as a team?
Wow.
Wow, nothing in it. Beef drink or soggy cheese? Can't decide. They're both equally brilliant. 50 points at stake. The least possible.
Cheese is the correct answer.
Yeah, I'd have to go cheese. I'd pick cheese over Bovril, and I love Bovril, but cheese is better than Bovril. That's just a lot of people being loyal to me, I'm sure, Rob. It's a names round, and the first question in this quiz is. How do you spell the guy that invented Mario's name? Here's your 4 options. Which one's spelt right? For anybody watching this, we've got 25 people watching, not playing. Go to stream.wifawars.co.uk on your phone, log into the show, watch this on your computer, and you can play along. You don't have to install anything, it's completely free, but you can play with the 61 people who are playing already. The correct answer, of course, was that spelling. But how many of you got that spelling right? Let's find out. In this very easy names round. Oh, quite right. Look at that.
Impressive.
Tree Huggers, very, very strong there. A 22-point lead after just a single question. That's an unusually big gap at any point.
Yeah.
After one question, that is strong. Let's have question 2, please, Rob. In this names round, the second names question is, what was Steve Jobs' full name? Was it Steve Jobs, Stephen Jobs, Stephen Paul Jobs, or Stephen David Jobs? Those are your 4 options. What was Steve Jobs' full name? What were they? What was the name? Stephen Paul Jobs. Fun fact, my brother's name is Paul, and my name is Stephen, spelt like that. And we've both got jobs, but mine's better. Let's find out.
Arguably, you have a job.
Yeah. How many of you got that right? His job's actually much
Oh
more.
my word.
Oh my lordy, look at this. That's opened the gap up. What's that, about a 40-point lead now for the Tree Huggers after 2 questions. 156 plays 115. Jan Shooters, you need to step it up.
Yeah.
Question 3, we're looking for a good round for the Reds here. It's another names round. How do you spell the guy that did Sonic's original character designs? Eh? Which one of those is it? How do you spell the guy that did Sonic's original character designs? We all know him. You know how to spell it. Just press the correct one, Rob. Easy peasy. Correct answer, of course, was that one.
Yeah.
How many of you got that right? Come on, Reds. We need a good round for the Jan Shooters here. Or that's a shame. They had a better round, but the margin on it just not large enough. It will close the gap a bit. And hey, look, that pounding you got in the first 2 questions, if it's flipped the other way, you'll win. So you can still do it, Jan Shooters, but we do need a stinker for the tree huggers. Question 4 now. What is Tails' full name? What is Tails' full name? Is it Miles Prower, Miles Tails Prower, Rubbish Fox Prick, or Miles Tails Prower? Which of those is it? Forgotten I'd written that. Correct answer, of course, is Rubbish Fox. Oh, Miles Prower. Tails is just a nickname. Let's find out how many of you got that right.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah.
You get in there. You get slowly, but
It's
tortoise
still
in the
doable.
hair. Ramble says, Tails is my baby and I love him, and she says that all in capitals. Family show, Steve. It's 8:15 p.m.ms. You can say prick at 8:15. It's not, you haven't got any 3-year-olds watching this, have you? You can get away with prick. Hey kids, prick. What is King Rob's full name? That is the final. Fine, past the watershed. Exactly.
Nearly.
You said lol. You said prick. What is King Rob's full name? Those are your 4 options. Which is the correct answer?
If you get this wrong, I'm shutting everything down.
Fair enough. The correct answer, of course, was Robert James Shakespeare, a regal name if ever there was one. But how many of you got that right? Let's find out.
I was going to say, ooh.
Oh, 10 points more, but I don't think it's going to be enough, sadly. But they did win the last 3 questions, but the margins, just those huge margins on the first 2, did do it. That is another victory for the tree huggers, who finally take themselves into the lead. Well done. Well done. Give the teams their points, please, Rob.
I was nearly called James Robert Shakespeare, but it sounded too much like an actor of the era. I've never heard of him.
Fair enough. I'll take you over it. Well, there you go. Bit of Rob trivia. No doubt that will come up in another week. Tree huggers are in the lead, but how did you all get on? Did any of you get 5?
Good. That's fair enough.
Well done. So Metal, Plebeian Rob, Twinkle Toes, and Voltmog all definitely know your full name, Rob. Attack Line, ASAP, Child Mole, Ems, Heyman, and Miski, all managing 4 out of 5, and no doubt a few more people did as well. We're going to play 2 more games, then do the 3rd and final quiz.
Yeah. And
then we've got 1 more game we'd like to do at the end. And this next game that we're going to play is a game called Boom. You're going to want to hold your phone's widescreen for this. It's a first-person shooter. We're going to do a multiplayer deathmatch. We're going to put you all in arenas against each other. This is by far the most complicated thing we do, technically. Those are the controls. Left half of the screen, move forward, backwards, left and right to move around the world. Forwards, backwards, left and right. Top right, move left and right to rotate. Bottom right, tap to shoot. That is how that works. Kill the enemy blobs. You'll all get health, you'll all get bullets. So it takes multiple bullets to kill each other. If you need more bullets or health, pick them up. They're scattered around the map. And in the top right of your screen, it'll tell you how many meters to your nearest enemy. That is the game. But how many points are at stake? Let's go with Lloyd's question. Does it have mouse support? Does this game have mouse support? Because Lloyd foolishly, despite me saying in capital letters just there, go to that web address on your phone, Lloyd, the boyish Lloyd, he's very young, Lloyd. I think, are you 16, Lloyd? I know you're quite young, aren't you? But the naivety of youth, he's doing this on a laptop. Has it got mouse support? It hasn't. The answer is no, Lloyd. You can't play this one because you didn't follow the instructions. Always read the instructions, Lloyd. That's a lesson from a grown-up to a boy. So there you go, Lloyd. Does this have mouse support?
It doesn't, but it does have keyboard support.
It does have keyboard support, that's true.
So use the arrows in space.
Is it arrows in space or is it WASD?
It's arrows in space.
It's arrows. There you go. Up, down, left and right, and space. Did you say for shoot?
Yes, I believe so, yeah.
How does he rotate?
The mouse.
Or is that rotate?
Use the mouse. I'm trying to
so it's
remember.
a combination of mouse and keyboard.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. So it actually might work. You said it didn't. It does. Lloyd, let us know what the controls are after we've played it.
We never play it on the laptop.
Tell us in the chat. It's hilarious. If it does work, Lloyd, that's hilarious. Now
you're killing the enemy. You're the opposing team. So if you're on the blue
correct.
team,
So blue team kill the red blobs. Red team kill the blue blobs. We're beaming the game to you all now. Yeah, Lloyd, type in the chat when you've worked out what it is, what the controls are. So has everything worked for you so far, Lloyd? Oh, the keypad didn't. The number pad didn't, did it? What are we looking for? 54. If you're one of the 30 people who are watching this and not playing, thank you. But you can play the games too. It's free. You don't have to install anything. Just get to that web address, stream.wifywars.co.uk on your phone, and you can play along with us. You are very welcome to. That's why we do it. Rob, you happy?
Yeah, let's make it 5.
Let's give it a go. let's do a gaming, please.
There we go.
Good luck, everyone. So if you're on the blue team, kill the red blobs. If you're on the red team, kill the blue blobs. And Tree Hugger's an early lead. Although I said that and it's closed up, so there's no real benefit after 10 seconds. Neck and neck. In fact, Jan Shooter's now catching up and about to push into the lead. Oh, I said that, and then don't kill each other. Your scores are going up and down, which means you're killing your teammates. I just saw 2 reds kill each other in arena number 3. Don't kill people the same colour as you. Blues kill reds, reds kill blues. Jan Shooters, you mugged yourself massively on that. 60 seconds left. It's 6,600 to the Tree Huggers, 5,400 to the Jan Shooters. At this point, while I've got your ears, I'm just going to remind you that if you'd like to go to streamlabs.com/Wi-Fi Wars UK, you can donate to this. We do this completely for free, but Rob needs money. So if you go to streamlabs.com/Wi-Fi Wars UK, if you think this is of any value, having an hour playing this silly little show with us, then please throw some cash at us. It would mean the world to us if you did. 30 seconds left. Tree Huggers, 12,500. Jan Shooters, the same. They're just about to overtake. And then they start killing each other again. Come on, you can do it. You are so close. You are so close. There's about 28,000 points on the board and only 400 points between the two teams. There is nothing in it, Jan Shooters. You are chomping at their heels at the moment. 200 point gap, 100 point gap. You've overtaken. It's neck and neck. 10 seconds left. And you've got exactly the same score. That is incredible. It's so close. We're going to have to make sure you leave the score up for a few seconds, Rob, so we can work it out. You honestly, if you're playing and you're not watching this, you won't realise how 100 points. But the Tree Huggers at the end.
You're freezing,
the
Steve.
Skin of their teeth.
Steve, you're freezing.
A victory for the Tree Huggers. I think I'm still there. I can see me blurring. I'm just going little.
You're fine. Victory for the Tree Huggers.
Correct, Rob. Yeah, sorry, I've gone really low res all of a sudden, haven't I?
Yeah.
I don't know why. I've not got anything running in the background, but
it's all right. You're fine now. It's fine.
Am I all right now?
Yeah.
Okay, I won't tinker then.
Yeah.
Apologies, everybody. Well done, Tree Huggers. 275 plays 139. There's your scores in points in the game. So the Borich Gone got 1,850. Tackline, Tracy, I Nut, Robo, Quack. Those are your scores. But what does that mean in points in the show, Rob? Turn that into hundreds. Clicky, click, click. There we go. That's what it looks like in our numbers. But what does that do to the scores overall? That's what actually matters. Plebeian Rob, look at that lead. That is impressive. 71 point lead for Plebeian Rob. That's how you say it. The weird one in second. Metal in third. Iron Nut fourth. Tackline in fifth. Very, very strong.
Attack line.
Attack line. I quite, in the same way that I say Plebeian Rob, I quite like never doing attack line.
Fair enough.
So I've got to amuse myself, Rob. I'm not getting paid for this.
Yeah, true.
Do you want to, time-wise, Rob, because Enigma took so long, do we need to do this, or should we go?
Well,
we go quiz and the new game.
The quiz and then the new game.
Okay, fine. So we're gonna do a quiz and one more game. And this quiz is it's the best quiz yet. I'm not even going to tell you what it is yet because I'm so excited about it.
Oh, thank you.
Excited. Oh, thank you, Voltmog. Thank you very, very much. My little dose of Thursday happy silliness. That's very sweet. If any of you would like to donate to the show, it's completely free, always. If you'd like to donate, go to streamlabs.com/Wi-Fi Wars UK. You can give us some of that lovely money to make it worth doing.
There's a link in the email we send you.
Oh, I'll tell you what, here's the thing, just out of curiosity, this will be useful as a metric for us in terms of working out how it scales. My yes-no question, Rob, is would you ever donate money to Wi-Fi Wars online show? Would you ever donate? And answer honestly, because it will give us a sort of percentage of people who would donate, which will tell us something about how it would scale, I guess, Rob. Would you ever donate? Wi-Fi Wars, would you expect to continue to just play it for free? Which is fine. It's how the internet works, isn't it? Those who can afford it pay, those who can't don't. Always the way. We do not. We'll never ask. We'll never insist you pay. We'll never put a paywall in front of it. Let's find out. 90% would. That's lovely. Well, thank you. That's good to know. I hoped that it would be the case. Thank you very much. There are 90 points at stake, which is good news for the quiz. And as a reward for your impending generosity, shut up and take my money, says Eamon. Fake David Gray donated 5. No, I would never give you money, Steve.
Thank you.
Thank you, FDG. A very generous benefactor of mine across all the things I do online. Thank you once again, Fake David Gray. As a little treat, because you guys have also all been so preemptively generous, I'm going to give you the best quiz round. It is, of course, a Steve quiz. It's a Steve quiz. A quiz about Steve McNeil, the internet's Unfamous, not infamous, unfamous. Steve McNeil. 5 questions about little old me. You've had all these on week 2. If you watch my other streams, you'll have heard all this stuff loads of times before. Rambletash says hooray. Arwin says, oh no. I divide people, Rob. I'm Marmite. The first question about me is
Bovril.
Is it Bovril? I don't think it is. This was pre-Bovril. Plebeian Rob donated £10. There you go, gents.
No,
It's very
you
kind.
divide people like Bovril, not Marmite.
I do. Oh, I see. That's beautiful. Yeah. Thank you, Plebeian Rob, for your very generous donation.
Yes, thank you, Plebeian Rob.
Very, very kind. And this one's an easy one. What was the first game system that I ever owned? I bang on about it all the time. Was it a CPC 464 green screen, CPC 464 colour screen, a 664 with a green screen, or a 664 with a colour screen? Those are your 4 options. What was my? I've got one just over there. Tape
not
loaded.
The original though, is it?
No, I bought it from Great Yarmouth.
Yeah.
Mine suddenly went.
My original computer.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate you. Mine was a 464 with a colour screen. That's too wordy for answers. It isn't. It's the exact right amount of words. Let's find out how many of you knew that was my first game system. A third. That's more than a random selection. 37, 36, and only 1 point in it. Question 2 about me is... I'm tapping out, says Beardy. We've got another game to play yet, Beardy. What was the most recent system Steve bought? The most recent system I bought as of October 2017. Nintendo Switch, Raspberry Pi 3, PS4 Pro, or laptop PC. Oh, it's still the same answer, actually. What was the most recent system that I bought? The correct answer was Raspberry Pi 3. But actually, since the last stream, I've bought another one. So it's a different Raspberry Pi 3 to the Raspberry Pi 3 that was the correct answer last time. Not that that changes anything. What about the mini SNES? No, I've had that longer. Raspberry Pi 3 was the correct answer. How many of you knew?
Cool.
I'm a retro nerd. 40 plays 34. I think that puts the Jan Shooters in the lead. Oh, Crafty Rebel donated a £5. Thank you, Crafty Rebel. That is very, very kind. Thank you very, very much. Genuinely. That's lovely. There's the overall scores. 5-point lead for the Jan Shooters. We've got 3 more questions. Beardy thought it was the Switch, but it wasn't. So no points for you. Question 3. What is my favourite ever system? Is it the NES, the SNES, the N64, or the GameCube? It's an early Nintendo console, or an earlier one, an older one. But which one is my favourite ever? My favourite ever system? Correct answer, of course, was the SNES. It's the first console I ever had. I love it very, very much. It makes my tummy all tingly. How many of you knew that? I was seen in Curry's buying a Switch. It looked a lot like him, says Gertie. Fair enough. Look at that. Nearly 2/3 of the Blues. That's a real shame because the Jan Shooters were doing well, but that puts Tree Huggers into the lead by 13 points. Question 4. You've got 2 to pull it back, Jan Shooters, and you do need this to make it close to the final round. Question 4 is, what is my favourite video gaming character? If you watched my streams the first week of January, you probably have a fair steer on this. Was it Dizzy, Minor Willy, Mario, or Sonic? My favourite video gaming character. Obviously, I was playing Mario Odyssey all the first week and telling people how much I love Dizzy while I was playing that game. The correct answer is Dizzy. No tricks. Look, yeah, Rambletash made me one. Look, for Christmas. Yeah. Let's see how many of you knew that. I did kind of steer in the wrong direction on that one, but very, very strong. Go 8-bit helped with that one. Yeah, fair enough. 72 plays 47. What does that do to the scores overall? Patriarchy donated £10. That's very kind. Thank you, Patriarchy. That's very sweet. Enjoying all those lovely hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Very much. The Jan Shooters need a really good last question.
The what?
Jan Shooters need a really good last question.
They really do, or they're screwed. So, Jan Shooters, just get this right, please. The final question is, if Steve could be one of the Minogue sisters, only one of them, which one would I be? If I could just be one of the Minogue sisters, which Minogue sister would I be, guys? Would I be Kylie or Danny? Or Dave, the third Minogue sister, the one they never talk about? Kylie, Danny, or Dave? Dave's not even an option on that vote.
No.
Shame on you, Rob.
Sorry.
The correct answer, of course, Kylie. I'm always curious what it'd be like to be that low down, Rob, in amongst the grass and nettles. I've just always been curious.
I'm always curious to know what it's to be your height, because
you're curious to be my height, are you?
Yeah.
Are you saying I'm short?
You're shorter than me.
I am shorter than you, but you're a very tall man, Rob. I don't think that's fair. Let's see how many knew that I wanted to be Kylie. Will it be more or less than half for each team? Oh, bang in the middle for the Tree Huggers. Now, is that enough? That's a 20-point lead. Is that enough?
No.
Oh,
It's a shame.
not enough Jan shooters. That is a victory for the tree huggers, but a valiant effort. Patriarchy says, I need to know more about Steve. You'll have to tell me your secrets, McNeil. Hey, I'm an open book, guys. I'm right here. Ask me anything. That is horrific. Tree huggers 365, Jan shooters 139. I mean, the final round is going to be for double points, but it's not going to help you. But it is a little treat because this fine. Oh, sorry, of course. Yep. ASAP, Baldy, Lloyd, Plebeian Rob. That's how you say it. And Twinkle Toes. You know me so well. Ems, Heyman, Healing Muse, Misky Riot, PT. Not quite. Plebeian Rob now. A 96-point lead over the weird one. Becoming almost unbeatable on this show. The Metal in third, ASAP in fourth, Tackline in fifth. Final game. It's a game that we have played before on the stream in the show, but this is a new version of it because it was a tricky little one to play before. The game that we're going to play is Snake, but it now looks like this. So if you've played it before, we've now got a slightly bigger snake and chunkier apples, and he goes a little bit slower, so it's easier to actually collect the apples. The idea, if you never play one of these, is swipe up, down, left and right to move. The idea is to gobble up the apples and not eat your own tail. You score points for moving around and gobbling up apples. Whichever team collectively scores the most points win. Ramble says, arg, my eyes too bright. It's a very bright game. Weird One says, I can play this for the first time. Oh, good. Well, I hope you enjoy it. Oh, Lloyd, what were let me know in the chat, Lloyd. Did the controls work on Boom? And if so, what were they? Let us know. Snake or Pong, says Bearded Outlaw. That's the vote, Rob. Okay. The final vote for double points. Snake or Pong. Lloyd, please do let me know in the chat if the controls works on Boom. I'm genuinely curious. Want me to put it into Discord? You can tell me here, Lloyd. It's fine. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
You're
1.
like half a second behind. That's pretty good.
It's really, really good, Rob.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Time is up. 76% say a snake, 24% say Pong. That's a lot of points, but not enough. WASD for movement and arrows for looking, plus enter for shooting. There you go, Rob. So it does work on keys.
Wow.
So it was WASD. I was right. Yay. Yeah. Is there a Discord I can join? Yes. Do you have the Discord link, Rob? Is that a thing?
If you go to wifiwars.co.uk/Discord, I think works.
Oh, we've done a redirect from there, have we?
Yeah, I think it
Great.
does, yeah.
wifiwars.co.uk/Discord will redirect you to the Go 8-Bit Discord group.
Yeah.
And Lloyd's also just posted the link there in the chat.
Yeah. Cool.
Right, everybody's got the game. Rob, are you happy?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do a game then. Good luck, everybody. Aaron didn't miss it completely. No, you nearly did, but not quite. Well done. Yeah, if anybody does want to join the Discord group, basically the Go 8-Bit, the TV show that me and Rob do, has an unofficial Discord group run by some fans of the show, and it's really nice. They're all in there hanging out with each other. We have chats. It's where we talk about all my stream stuff, which I'll plug shamelessly in a minute, and where they talk about Wi-Fi wars, whether it's the live show or the online version. So it's a lovely little community of people who like the things that we do. If you would like to come and hang out with us. 30 seconds have gone, and it's the story of the night, really, Rob. Tree huggers are in the lead again. 50,000, then 49,000 the Jan shooters. Not a huge gap, but I mean, as I say that, I think the Jan shooters are about to overtake. Who's going to hit 60,000 first? Jan shooters did hit 60,000 first. You overtook with 18 seconds left, Jan shooters, but there is nothing in it. Both teams on 70,000. Tree huggers now back in the lead. Now Jan shooters in the lead. Tree huggers 1,000 points behind, but there's nearly 200,000 points on the board. It's too close to call. I think tree huggers are about to overtake again. Good lord, leave it on the screen so we can see. That is so incredibly close. Look at that, nearly 200,000 points and barely 550 between the two. But
I was just going to say to the guys who couldn't play, I saw what you said and I'll look into it for you.
Is there a bug on that?
Some of them zoomed in, but
it still did the zooming thing.
No, I think it's something different. But there we go.
Okay, Selena donated. Yay for my first 2018 Wi-Fi was fail. Thank you, Selena. Thank you very, very much. That's very, very kind. Let's see what that does to the scores overall. It's not going to get the team to the top, but it will make the gap a little bit more bearable, I think. Here we go.
There we go.
If we hadn't had to cut 2 of the games for time, who knows? You might have won, but it wasn't to be. Let's find out how our top 10 were. I think we know Plebeian Rob's going to probably smash this, but let's see who made it onto the top 10 with all our lovely people. So, first up at number 10, it's the boy Rich John for the Blues. Well done to you. Well done, Tree Huggers. Nicky Chops, thank you for the £10. That King Rob hologram looks expensive. It really does, doesn't it? Look at the money we spent on that. Number 9, Ems gets one for the Blues with a lovely Lego Pikachu. Well done to you. Number 8, it's ASAP for the Jan Shooters. Well done. It's not your fault your team lost. You represent very well. Tracy B, well done to you. Another regular. Lovely to have you. Congratulations. Number 6, just missing out on the top 5, Smurf. But never mind. And you're looking beautiful. Lovely beard. An unusually low placing for Iron Nut, number 5. Consistently does very well here, but this wasn't his week. Attack Line, I'll say it correctly because you've done well in 4th. Number 3, it's Metal. Well done to you. Number 2, just missing out. Well, I say just missing out, probably quite a long way behind. It was the weird one, but number 1, of course, that's how you say it. It's Plebeian Rob, who's been to Hamilton.
Yeah. No, he's showing off about that or anything.
Yeah, I'm very jealous. Very, very jealous. If anybody's got a spare ticket for Hamilton, do tweet me. I'll come with you. I'd really like to see it. Plebeian Rob 804, Weird One 688, Metal 643, Attack Line 66. Well, there you go. That's your top 10. One more thing to do. We're going to beam a form into all of your devices. If you would like to, you don't have to, but if you would like to, put your email address into this form, and then after the show, we will send you a transcript of your scores out of 100 for every game, so you can compare them with your friends and previous weeks as well. And we'll also give you a certificate with your name, your team's name, and all the details about the show. It's a little souvenir, which you can tweet or Instagram or just print out and stick on your fridge. Because why not? As we said before, if you have enjoyed this and you would like to, you can donate at streamlabs.com/Wi-Fi Wars UK. We do this completely for free, we always will, but we'd love to make some money doing it. So if you've got any cash that you'd like to throw away, please do. Follow us on Twitter at Wi-Fi Wars UK and tweet that you just enjoyed this with the hashtag Wi-Fi Wars. That would be ace. If you want to find out more about us, our live dates are new. I think 2 new live dates went on sale this week. So if you go to wifiwars.co.uk, you can find out the latest tour dates for the live show. And if you would like to watch me, I put a new video on YouTube every single day, and I stream most days of the week now on Twitch at Steve from Go8bit. So go to either of those places and you can have even more of my horrible whiny voice and face beamed direct into your houses live. That is all of the information. Rob, is there anything else you'd like to say?
No, thanks for playing, everyone. See you next week. Oh,
you're a lovely man, and well, the cough wasn't that bad, really. Yeah. Oh, Gordy just donated £5. Thank you, Gordy. That is very, very kind. Thank you. I can almost touch it. Oh, I can find it. Oh, it's gone.
It's gone. Too late. Never mind.
Oh, I look like a little forager.
Yes, we are at a festival, Spoken Nerds gig in April, but we'll plug that more nearer the time. What are you doing?
I was waiting to see how long it'd be before it really wound you up. It's quite a long while.
Yeah.
We're not doing another show in Bradford, Salty Boy. We are not. Not anytime soon, anyway. So that was lovely. Thank you all very much.
Yes.
If you want to get the Discord group, go to wifiwars.co.uk/Discord, and that'll redirect you. You can come and have a chat with us in there. That would be lovely if you did.
Yep.
And I guess we'll call that it, Rob, if that's all right with you.
Yep.
You're all very lovely, and we'll see you again same time next week, where we will test Rob's brand new server code. Bye.